Hi, so this is a short video. It's actually going to be a combination of video shot over several weeks because it's currently -5 outside, so I'm in the process of overhauling my brakes on my old DL650. The reason it'll take me weeks is with 4 young children and Christmas just around the corner. I'm a little bit busy, but I have made a start. I've stripped the bike. It's currently in bits, slowly coming apart. Taken the discs, the calipers and the discs off. So I am giving all of this stuff an overhaul where it looks a little bit beyond the means of cleaning. I'm actually just putting new in. So thanks to TRK, not sponsored, just bought them. Some new seals and pistons are going to go in. I've also got some new EBC discs for both twins on the front and on the rear, and new 8HH brake pads. They'll all go on later. The front discs on mine are absolutely fine. They're not warped, they're not worn, they're fine. It's just basically cosmetics. The bobbins are rusting, and to be honest, being 18 years old, I thought actually let's just replace everything, put new on. But the main purpose of this video is actually what I'm doing with the calipers. So these are, as they've come off, they're quite clean because I've got OCD and I clean things naturally anyway. But these are already in quite good nick. They just need now completely degreasing, sanding down, and ready for an initial enamel engine primer coat. A couple of coats of that to make sure that the actual caliper paint does stick. What I don't want to do is do all this work, put everything back together, and then find in a couple of months time that this nice gold paint that will match the EBC discs starts flaking off or looking tired. I want it to last for years, so I'm going to do it properly strip, wet and dry, degrease, couple of coats of primer, and then a couple of coats of the caliper paint, obviously gold, to, as I say, match the new discs. And then the purpose then will be to take a couple of videos as I go along during this process of priming, painting, reassembly, and what the finished article looks like. And that's the plan. So keep watching and thank you. Right, now next bit of brake cleaning. One I started earlier. Basically I've stripped it all down, given it a really good clean out. Used a bit of bicarbonate of soda. Yeah, mouth tongue today. That was good just to get rid of all the grease and anything else. Also, I'm going to brake cleaner it and really clean it up. But at the moment, I could wet and dry it, but to be honest, the finish on these is already pretty good. So all I'm doing is with a wire brush, just taking off the worst of it and some of the paint just to bring it back to bare metal, ready for priming. So that one's done. Excuse the rig. I haven't really got room for a proper workbench and all of this set up properly, so a bit of DIY clamping, but it does the job. And then it's just a case of giving this a good wire brush all over, make sure it's all in a good nick. Just taking the worst bit off. So once you clean it all, that's better. Just giving it a good clean up. So basically, once we then degrease it and then give it a light spray with primer, these should come up like absolute new. Work away. Right, first procedure. They're all taped up, masked up. All the bits that I don't want any paint to get into. Obviously where the cylinders go and the seals. So they are now all masked up and ready for painting. Right, so that's then primed, being left overnight to dry and go for the paint to go properly hard. So all done. The plan now is to spray with, this is actually gold, not red as in the picture, to match the new EBC discs. Back in a sec. Right, they've just had their final coat. So that was, they had now 6 coats in total. So this one is still a bit wet, so I'm just going to leave them now for the day. This is a nice heated spray booth, this, so that'll dry them out. And then later I can start reassembling. That's all 3 done. There's the rear and the 2 fronts. Going to look quite new. Right, without boring everyone about how you fit a front wheel back and fit the brakes back on the bike, they are all assembled, done and dusted. So yeah, new discs and the repainted calipers, which might not be to everyone's taste. Other colours are available, but they do look a lot better than they were. At least they're smart. All greased up and ready to go. And here's the rear caliper. All done, bled. New pads all ready to go. You can probably hear in the background it's a particularly horrible day, pouring with rain. So as soon as the weather's nice, we shall go and bed these new brake pads in. Won't be a massive improvement over the old ones, but hopefully will make the bike feel a little bit newer again. Anyway, hope this video was helpful, and thanks for watching. Safe riding.